Now, I would like to quickly showcase Agamonia Labs' new products. This is other ARCL Cricket Assistant. ARCL stands for American Recreational Cricket League. There is a cricket league that's been going on for the last 20 years. There are 200 teams that's currently been participating. There is summer season and the spring seasons they participate. See the volumes that they works, right? It means how many grounds that they you have to book, right? And they play in a league. It means that every team plays in every season at least 7 matches. Then there is a quarterfinal, finals for each of the divisions, right? So there are a lot of divisions in theirs, and see the amount of arrangements that the AirSale management has to go through. This assistant is built for all the personas, all the teams, the players. They can utilize this assistant. They can get the rules, AirCL rules. They can get the player statistics, team statistics, prior histories, upcoming schedules, right? For any teams, not only in their teams, their umpiring assignments, and whenever there is any conflict comes in terms of the rules, right? They can basically take the help of this assistant and get the answer right away. Say that even anybody is playing in the and when the question comes, what is the wide rule? Should I consider this as a wide or not? There is a bounce that happens. Should it consider with that bounce is wide or not? Right. So these kind of questions can come. So I just ask a questions. What is wide rule in the RCL? Right. And I'm expecting some answers. What happens is it rules agents in here, they pull up the informations from the rule books, AirSale rule books that gets published in the AirSale website. Then it gets the dozen hybrid search semantic plus the keyword matchings, and then on top of it there is something called a reciprocal rank fusion. So with that, and it gets the top answers by ranking, it gives the final answers and summarize all of these things by using the LLM. That's how it works in as a part of the search or the information retrieval here. So by doing that, going the taking the technical side efforts. Now what I am asking, the what is the wide rule in ARCL, it rightly answers. It gets the white ball rules for the ARCL very slightly between men's and women's leagues. The specific seasonal overrides for the women's leagues below is a detailed breakdown, right? Men's league rules, it says, right? So the leg side wide, so offside wide. Source is from the men's league rules, general umpiring rules, general offside lines. A white line of marker is drawn on the offside 35 inches from the middle stump to assist the umpires. Any ball that passes on or outside this offside line is called a wide. Leg side wide what, right? Swing spin research rule. Height wides, what is the height wides? Any ball that passes above the striker's head standing upright is the pump in the pumping is called a wide, right? So what is the dead ball, what is the no ball, what is the dismissals on a wide? Free hit deliveries, if a free hit delivery following a no ball is called a wide, the next delivery remains a free hit, right? All of these informations basically does in stay in the ARCL rule books. Even it doesn't say, it says that it follows the ICC rules, if the, then it would gonna also pick up those informations. What it means is it's not only about the wide rules. Now I want to ask a second question: can a player play for multiple teams in the same season? I'm asking these questions to the AI. Let's see what it answers. I know we know that we have a recent incident. We saw that in few teams gets penalized due to a player did not inform to the team members and decide to violate the rules, right? So no, this is that the answer is no. A player cannot play multiple teams in the same seasons. Both the men's and women's leagues have strict rules prohibiting this. Through there is just limited exceptions for substitute filling. Men's league rules, where the source are, means in the ARCL. What is the rule? It explains. What is the substitute exceptions? What is the penalizing for violating the rules? Right. Say for example, penalties for violating the rules for the teams in matches where the team lost, all bonus points are reduced to zero. Or in matches where the team won, points are reduced to zero and an additional 10 points are deducted per match and the match status is changed to abandoned. The defaulting team will be fined $500 and must perform 5 additional umpiring assignments for the ARCL. For the players will be suspended for a couple of seasons, fined $500, and must complete 5 additional umpiring assignments in the ARCL. All of these things in the written in the rule book, right? So now, then why do you need assistant? Look, that when somebody tries to get and try to find out the information many different places, right? So they can try and then they have to find out the right information out of it by asking a very simple question, whatever in your mind, right? AI is helping here as an assistance to answer to get the information out from the rule books and answers in your way. So now it see that the personas, either the teams they have been playing, having some debates during the game, they are losing a lot of times. They can simply go here and can solve. Umpires, they can basically get the benefits of it. Now I wanted to say that's what is umpiring duty in ARCL. I'm just asking simple questions. May not be very good questions. If umpire has some special instruction, right, it might be able to pull it up, right? So what it means is that you have some questions in your mind. You can ask these questions, and it would kind of try to find out the informations from the ARCL rule book, right? So this there's where the rules agent comes. There are a few other stuffs that there. It finds out a lot of things for the umpiring, right? Umpire no show performance penalties, disciplinary action, duties of normal umpire, two umpire system, neutral leg umpire. It explains everything, right? Time management, scoring. So basically, I've seen these the contents of these things you can justify. I'm pretty sure it. I'm confident. That's why I checked the entire responses that it gives. It gives them summarize a fantastic responses with everything that's part of the rule books, because the rules might have written in few different places. All of the rules has been ingested into the systems. It's vectorized, and from by using the semantic matching, the information retrieval is happening. So it is a very powerful systems. From that perspective I wanted to showcase. Then I wanted to go to another angles right now. Say for example, the player is interested about the stats or wanted to see the key performers of the other team. I'm asking says, what are key performers for Redmond Indians in spring 26? I just ask a questions. I wanted to say play against the Redmond Indians, right? The next games. Then I can ask a questions. What are the key performance of the Redmond Indians, so that I know that okay, we have to play as a team, and these are the key performance in the Redmond Indians. That stat says about that, right? So let's watch these players out before we go into that. See, these are very powerful tools, right? So you see the key performance summary, that somebody and these two players they chalked out, they give the batting stats and bowling stats for the 26, right? And then after giving all of these things, they highlighted the two players. Whatever the information comes, AI fantastically summarizes to player to watch out, right? So now they have a batting bowling stats. If you see that's batting bowling stats, you can also sometimes be able to, and all of these questions is evaluated in terms of the numbers 5 out of 3, 5 out of 3, 5 out of 3, 5 out of 3. So overall score is 5 out of 3. Accuracy, completeness, relevance, and formats. So what happens is why it comes as a 3 out of 5, right? It's about the confidence score, because it has to look up the information from the systems and then it summarizes everything. So the confidence wise, it doesn't give always you the 5 if it's a definitive answers, and you know the AI always get the probabilistic answer. That's where the ranking is happening as well, but it gives a pretty good answers. I've checked summary there. You can verify all of these data is going to the ARCL website, and the responses that you are getting here. Now I wanted to ask some historical questions, right? You see the key performance for teams, you get that, right? So what is Jiban Adhikari stats in summer 2026? See the uh, summer 2026 is not there. I'm pretty sure you'll not be able to give. I wanted to ask a questions about the summer 2025. Instead I asked this question. Say that you do not like it, what you can do, you can ask the questions again, right? It will not be able to find out. Let's see. That's what it answers. So what is geometric stats in summer 2026? there is summer 2026 is not being started yet. I'm pretty sure it would gonna give some information. Spring 2026, there are no record statistics Jibanadikari for summer 2026. However, there are stats for the most recent seasons of Agumani Tigers. uh, Division A sponsors, right? Jibanadikari played these kind of games, right? And the summer 2005 5174. Look how beautifully it answers the questions, right? Then in spring 2025 also, that we find out the answers, how beautifully it is able to get the stats. So it says that okay, summer 2000 does not have, but I get his stats from the outside. I wanted to say that please show these in tabular format so that I can understand it a little better, right? So the thing is that in case something does not come into tabular format, you can ask, it would gonna present you the very nice way, right? You see that's it presented in a very nice way with his ball besting and ball. So it means here the player stats comes in place. So you can cast the player and get the player statistics. Now while you get here, if you get something from the ARCL, this is a conversations, right? You can ask any questions from one place and you can get all the answers. You don't have to look at here and there and try to find out many different things, right? Even the rules stays in the many different places. All of these things you can ask simple questions and can get it from here. That's where it is not replacing the website's information. All of this, it is helping the every individual, every person as part of this process, getting the information out from the website, right? So this is an assistant again. So now I wanted to show, I show you the team stats, I show you the player stats, the key performance, right? I wanted to show this, what are next few games for Agumoni Tigers, right? So I just ask a very simple questions. So what are next few games in Agumoni Tigers? Today is July 5th. I'm expecting the answers that will gonna come after July 5th, because I asked about the things. You see, the upcoming games, 726 is the first game. Umpiring assignment is also 726. It's rightly pulled out the informations out of it. So this is called a live agent. So there is a live agent that whenever you ask a questions, it pulls up the recent informations from the website itself. They know that the Agumoni Tigers is in the Division H, so they go to the Division H and the Agumoni Tigers page and rightly able to find out the informations for the schedule for the Agumoni Tigers, and then AI generates these responses. See all of these things, everything, all the persons here, you see that's how they can get benefited. Now I will quickly show you that this does not only supports, the assistant does not only supports the text, it supports the voice as well. It's a multimodal system, right? So both speech and the text are getting supported. If I ask some questions by using the speech, I can expect the answers using the speech as well, right? So let me ask the question one time. What is wide rule in ARCL? See, now what happens is, it is, I asked the questions, what is wide rule in ARCL, right? And then it is searching, right? There might be some typo related stuff.
In the ARCL, often referred to as ARCL, ARCL, the wide ball rules are designed to give clear guidance to umpires using physical crease markings. The rules differ slightly between the men's and women's leagues, including specific seasonal adjustments. 1. Men's league-wide rule source. Men's league rules, section general, umpiring rule. General, offside wide line. A white line or marker is drawn on the offside at 35 inches from the middle stump. Any ball that passes on or outside this line is called a wide.
Okay, so what I wanted to show you, that if you ask a questions, right, you will get an answers. It will gonna reply with your voice. That's how the system is being built. So it's not, you can having a conversations and you can feel comfortable and can utilize all of these benefits. All the personas again will get benefited. ARCL management itself, all the players, all the teams. I would invite and request everybody who is part of the ARCL journey, use these ARCL assistants. This is a fantastic tool. The Agumonia Labs made it just only for you, right? So hopefully you're gonna get benefited out of it. Thank you so much.